The latest, but perhaps not greatest, Medicare auditing initiative is here. The next installment in the alphabet soup of audits is TPE, Targeted Probe and Educate. It is based on an old philosophy, targeting potential billing problems, taking a probe sample of those potential problems for audit purposes, and then providing education of identified defects and billing errors in order to generate improvement and reduce billing errors. Sounds scary, right? It doesn't have to be, but it could be if it's not handled correctly. The TPE starts with identified risk area. Historically, it's been non-emergency transports where utilization rates are higher than those of your peers. Then comes ADR letters, also known as Additional Development Request, for the 30 to 40 selected claims for review. Supporting documents must be sent for a prepayment review by the MAC. We've seen Noridian and Novitas use this process recently, and Texas and California have been hit particularly hard. If the review yields a relatively low error rate, then likely no future audits will occur, and little, if any, education will be required. The concept is that if the ambulance service is billing claims correctly, there is no need to act any differently. If there is a high error rate, an education session will occur, and the MAC expects the ambulance service to make adjustments in its overall process to reduce the error rate in a second audit. This second round will occur 30 to 45 days after the educational session, and will again select recently submitted claims for review on a prepayment basis. If the error rate is low, the MAC sees improvements and likely no further action occurs. If there is still a high error rate, round 3 commences. Here's where things can get scary. If, after the third round, there is still a high error rate, the MAC refers the ambulance service to CMS for additional action steps, which can include post-payment auditing, including extrapolation, continued prepayment auditing, potentially 100% of all the claims, or complete exclusion from participation in the Medicare program. The logic is that since there has not been any improvement after 3 reviews, additional penalties are warranted. The good news is that you do have appeal rights after each round, and that favorable appeals will impact the error rate. But with tight time frames, you will have to appeal quickly. This exercise might result in decreased claims being paid and fewer claims meeting Medicare requirements, which can lead to decreased reimbursement. In many cases, the MACs just want to see improvement and a reduced number of claims being submitted. In other words, only the best of the best claims that truly meet medical necessity are those that need to be submitted in this TPE process. The problem is that medical necessity is so subjective, it's hard standard to meet. One common trend we've noticed in these audits is that even where the MAC might be slightly incorrect in its strict interpretation of medical necessity, there's always room for improvement. From the call intake, to dispatch, to crew documentation, to billing and coding. It's all interconnected. That's where PWW can help. We offer training, on-site or off-site compliance assessments and evaluations, claim reviews, and can help with appeals. Whether you're already subject to TPE or want to ensure a positive result if one comes your way, we can give you the compliance tools you need. Thanks for watching.